Hey everyone, Shadowwraith back again, this time with a quick guide on farming strange terrain for double loot. We're running Bottom Tree Voidwalker with Militia's Birthright, Blinding Nades, Eriana's Vow, and Wendigo also with Blinding Grenades. Our exotic is Wormhusk Crown for the bump to health on dodging, then Hive Armaments, Countercharge and High Energy Fire, and Protective Light with Hive Barrier. You don't need all the Hive mods, but they're very helpful if you've got them. And then for the rest of the fire team, we have two Top Tree Void Warlocks, both running Contraverse holds, one with Unstoppable Hand Cannon, Eriana's Vow, and a Arc Machine Gun or Nade Launcher, and the second one with a Unstoppable Hand Cannon, Arc Auto Rifle or SMG with Anti-Barrier, and Xenophage for higher DPS. And then you can see as soon as you jump in here, you can use Wendigo to pop the first Knight's Arc Shield, or whatever other arc weapon you've got. And then you can just focus fire this barrier champion to take him down really fast. This is why we're running double Eriana, because there are a lot of barrier knights here. And then I invis my teammates here. They Oppressive Darkness and stop the other champion and take him down really fast with Xeno. And then I nade the guy behind this rock to get a little bit more ammo. And then I'm blinding these guys with my smoke bomb so my teammate can use his grenade to proc Hive Armaments to get a little bit more heavy ammo as well. So as we go through this, feel free to check the description for some of the loadout and mod stuff that I'll recommend. But overall, like this blinding grenade on Militia's Birthright and Wendigo is hugely effective. And then I'm also running Special Finisher, so you'll see there I finished that knight and he drops special ammo for the whole fire team. My super is less useful throughout most of the strike, so I don't mind using it to get heavy ammo for me and my teammates. And then up here, you run just close enough to get the exploders, the Cursed Thrall, to spawn in, and then drop back a little bit to make sure they don't kill you. And again, you can see Wendigo with Blinding Nades is really, really effective here, because you can pop a shield, and then it also disorients the knights and everything around them. So you can kind of waltz up without anything shooting at you. Get the two balls, break the two crystals, and continue on to the next area. When you're going through here, this is a great place if you have Hive Armaments to get your grenade kills to get more heavy ammo. So you'll see I toss a grenade up here, and then I shoot my blinding grenade to try to get them blinded inside. And then because I'm bottom tree hunter, I can throw my smoke bomb to make my teammates invisible, and then you'll see I got a lot of my grenade energy back from that. So if you make both your teammates invisible, it gives you something like 70% of your grenade. Coming up here, there will be two arc shielded knights. Again, a couple Wendigo shots, blinds them, pops the shields, and then you can just finish them off with whatever weapon. Take out these last couple acolytes, and then two barrier knights will jump out of the ground. My teammate tosses in Oppressive Darkness Nade on him, and then you can see with the 30% debuff, we actually kill him before he even has time to pull up his shield. The second one, take him down. We let the Xenophage do most of the work and try to save the Eriana ammo for actually popping the barriers. And then one teammate uses a Nova Bomb here just to kind of clean up all of these knights a little faster. And then a Unstoppable Champion will spawn here. So we have one of our guys. The first stop apparently didn't work. Second one managed to get him before he killed my teammate. And then second Nova Bomb to wrap that guy up. Now you'll have two more barrier knights here and a couple acolytes spawning. So I jump in, blind these guys, and then toss a nade again to get more Wendigo ammo. And then the two barrier knights, you can just focus fire them with Erianas. It takes about 3 shots to pop their shields, and if you've got two Erianas shooting them, it's pretty trivial to take them down. And then leave Xenophage to wrap them up. Now a bunch of Thrall and other stuff will spawn. I think most of them are Thrall. So again, if you need heavy ammo and you're running Hive Armaments, this is a great spot to get that. You can see I'm throwing my smoke bomb multiple times to get my grenade energy back, and then there's my armaments. Dodge to get my smoke bomb back, and just double checking on my teammate there. This next room will have one barrier knight, so I shoot a blinding nade to kind of take out some of the acolytes, give us a little bit of cover, and then my teammate took down the barrier shield, so we finish him off. Reload Militia's Birthright, get another blinding nade out on these two guys. And now they are blind. Wendigo for the big guy, blinds him. He stops shooting. So if you've never used blinding grenades, highly recommend trying it out. It's not something that I used for a long time, and then I tried it out and realized it's actually very, very useful. So check it out if you guys haven't already. It's one of the reasons Wendigo is such a good option. But Militia's Birthright also rolls it, and Truth Teller rolls it as well. So again, you'll see I did a special finisher there, and then I'm just kind of dropping a ton of grenade shots here because I've got heavy ammo on the ground, and with Hive Armaments, I have plenty of grenade ammo. And then you'll want to take out, we always start here on the left, we take out that the first Shrieker. Once you kill the Shrieker, those two Orb Knights will spawn. If you take them out, again, you'll see here Wendigo blinds him, saves him from shooting his arc kind of boomer cannon thing. And then I use finish again to get a little bit more special ammo. But you'll take out those two, and then you'll have to go to the other side, kill the other Shrieker, and that will spawn the two Knights over here. So make sure we kill that one. Take out the Acolytes again. Try to figure out where the Knights are spawning. Wrap up a couple of these snipers up here, because they can actually do quite a bit of damage if they're behind you and you forget about them. And then one of my teammates got the other Knight. So I just have to finish off this one. Again, Wendigo to keep him blind. And then pick up the last orb. And then this mini boss, Ogre, has way less health than you would expect. So I wouldn't use a super or anything. You can generally just focus fire him down with whatever weapons you want. I would save your Nova Bomb for this next area where you're going to have to fight 4 barrier champions at the same time. It'll be much more useful to you there. So now it's just kind of a long run down the tunnel. I generally time check here. We're under 7 minutes going into the boss fight. That's not bad. It's very difficult to like one phase this boss because of the amount of health he has. If you run like something like triple Wardcliff Coil, which we're probably going to try later this week just for a fun strat. Otherwise, you kind of have to go through all the damage phases. But now you're faced with these 4 barrier knights. So my one teammate tosses his Oppressive Darkness grenade and then immediately Nova Bombs. And the rest of us just try to keep the shields down. And you can see how fast that killed them all. Because the 30% debuff from Oppressive Darkness plus the Nova Bomb after we've already popped a shield is basically an instant kill. And second Nova Bomb, unfortunately, didn't track the boss. It hit one of the ads there. But again, like, not a big deal. This first damage phase is fairly short. The boss goes immune and then pops his first 2 crystals. So load up. I'm grabbing orbs to get the explosive light perk procced on Wendigo. And then I would recommend doing like a 2-in-1 split here. So have one person on the other side, 2 people on the other side, like one floater who can go back and forth in between. And then again, you can see like I'm proccing special finisher there to get a little bit more ammo. But watch, I just keep firing these blinding nades and the ads like can't do a whole lot. Even if it pops behind them, a lot of the times it hits them. So these acolytes, like they come out, they get blinded, they're just kind of sitting there. And then I fire one over to blind some of the guys on the other side to help my teammate there. So if you haven't used or don't have a Militia's Birthright with blinding, it may be worth trying to pick one up. I know it's going to be locked to this season, so at this point, may not be worth it, but they may reissue it next season so that it has a higher light cap, hopefully, since the strike is still going to be around. Once you take out the 2 knights and get the crystals, the boss will be damageable again. So just dump some damage in. I'm trying to blind the snipers up top. And then this is why I'm running Wormhusk Crown, because you have to be near your teammates to regen health at anything other than a tiny trickle. So if I'm not near teammates and I can't regen health due to the modifier in this Nightfall, I can just go invisible and then dodge, and that gives me a good bump in health and shield. Again, blinding nades, you can see these guys are just kind of wandering around blind. And then Wendigo, the knight, grab the orb. And then I'm helping my teammate here to blind his knight as well, just to make sure he doesn't get into trouble. So I'm kind of the rotator here. My one teammate's staying on right, and then this other teammate is staying on left. And then I'm kind of floating back and forth. And then again, toss a nade to get the armaments procced, more grenade ammo. And then right there, you can see I took a big hit, and then I go invis and dodge. And then I was close enough there to a teammate that I just started regenning health as well. So again, he pulls out more adds, and I blind them immediately, and then use Eriana, since I've got so much ammo, to take down some of the other adds. This third damage phase is the most dangerous one because the boss will move while shooting at you. You will have some wizards spawning that you have to take out. Their solar shields, for whatever reason, match game is not effective on them, so you can break them without having solar stuff. So that's a minor tip if you're trying to do this solo or something. In this case, you can see the wizard on the other side. I don't know whatever happened to our wizard on the right side. It may just never have spawned, or my teammate may have killed him without me even seeing it. But once you take them down, and the rest of these adds running around, try to make sure you always kill these acolytes down by these rocks, because they can shoot you in the side while you're hiding from the boss. But once you take out most of the adds, the knights will spawn again, using Wendigo to blind and take down the shields, and grabbing the orbs. Again, trying to help my teammate out on the other side, keep some of the stuff blind. And then as soon as you kill this last crystal, I would recommend just full-on DPSing the boss in this case. Tether, Nova Bomb, everything, and he dies pretty fast. Otherwise, you run into even more ads spawning, and some more knights come out, I believe. So once you hit third damage phase, try to kill him fast. And that's about it. If you enjoy the content and want to help me grow the channel, I'd really appreciate the like or subscribe, and you're more than welcome to share this video with your friends. Thanks for watching, and catch you next time.